Hello, and welcome back to Monster Hunter Rise. Last time, we completed the first page of achievements from the guild card, this one right here, and this time we're going to complete the second page. And the first row is very simple. First, you need to catch one of every fish for this award right here. Then you need to photograph many hunting helpers for this award right here, specifically the Paratoad, Sleep Toad, Blast Toad, Poison Toad, Mud Beetle, Thunder Beetle, Snow Beetle, Fire Beetle, Stink Mink, Escargot, Aurora Turtle, Puppet Spider, Whale Gnarl, Lantern Bug, Trap Bugs, Antidobra, Brew Hare, and Ghost Crab. Simple, right? But don't worry, because there is even more than that. There is the award for cooking 30 well done steaks, and most importantly this last one right here, which is awarded if you photograph all of the endemic life. This one right here, all of it. But right now I can handle those simply going to the field and get photographing, playing some Monster Hunter's Snap. And this one right here, the 30 well done steaks, well, you'll need to make them on the field. And for that you'll need 30 raw meat, which you can obtain from random monsters, smaller monsters, or you can go for exchange items in the Argosy and trade 30 raw meat.
Transaction completed.
Oh, and
Farewell.
you can also make raw meat with monthly mix, but that won't count. You have to cook them on the field. Here, I'll show you right here now. Go to monthly mix, raw meat, cook 30, pay with money.
Be careful, it's still hot.
Yum.
Time to get going.
And I didn't get the award, so I'll have to do that on the field.
Oh, hi.
And the award given to you for photographing the endemic life and for getting the 30 well done steaks is one that I'll do all together with some exploration gear. Well then, time to do some photography.
How about this weather,
Let's start with
Here's the quest list.
a tour of the ruins.
Good luck.
Let's go now. And here we are at the shrine ruins. The Kamura command is right here on for an easy access. And the way we can find the endemic life is right here on the map. It shows you which endemic life can be found on the shrine ruins, which are these ones right here. There is no Sleep Toad whatsoever, and there is the Whale Gnarl, which is exclusive to the shrine ruins. You can also see which other endemic life can be found, the one that helps during combat and whatnot, the red spirit bugs, the butterfly, the pepper seeds, the cloudfly, the colorfly, the great wirebug, of course. And there is also the golden spirit bug and the gilded corn spirit bug. But for this one we'll have to go do higher rank maps instead of the lower ranks we're doing right now. And the fortune owl and the felice crow are spawned randomly on the map. So if we're lucky we'll see them. If not, well, I'll have to actively hunt for them doing normal quests. Well then, let's start doing some Monster Hunter Snap. First, I gather as many pictures of the endemic life as possible in the shrine ruins. However, there will be a few endemic life which is not present here, and we will have to go through other areas. The most remarkable one is of course the whale nard, which is exclusive to the Shrine Ruins, and there will be exclusive endemic lives to each area of the game. After some good photography in the Shrine Ruins, I bring out my barbecue spit together with some raw meat in my inventory, and I can get to cooking some well done steak.
Meat, prepare to be cooked.
Dun, 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 dun.
So tasty!
Nailed it again.
And that's how you cook a well done steak. Now I just have to do that 10 more times.
Gonna cook some meat.
If you get the timing wrong, you can get a rare steak or a burnt steak, so be careful about that. Next up is high rank Frozen Islands. And let me tell you, taking photo of those squids was not easy since they move around so much. So I had to wing it and simply take photo whenever they jumped and see what I got. I also got some pictures of a sleep toad and a lantern bug. And of course the gilded spirit bug exclusive to high rank. Then I make some short trips to the sandy plains in order to take a photograph of the pincer crab, ghost crab and parrot toad. Afterwards, I visit the flood forest for an aurortle, as well as a Pyranax, which can also be summoned by some meat on the flood forest. And lastly, I visit the volcano in order to photograph echo bats, and I get a photo of a scale lizard in the process. There are also rock and boulder lizards, but those are easy to find anywhere. To finish it off, I take a photo of a prism spirit bug in the arena, but they can also be found on rampages and the final boss as well. And I'm done. I have photographed almost all the endemic life. You can see right here, you can use the picture settings in order to choose which image you wish for the endemic life, and with the X button you can switch between the beautiful drawings or the picture you took. Most of the time I prefer the hand-drawn picture, but it might be different for you. You can tell by the X button being enabled that I have photographed almost every endemic life, except for one, the Felicicrow. I have managed to encounter a Fortune Owl, but not a Felicicrow. They appear randomly on quests, and they will be hard to find for me. If I rely on only on luck, that is. There is this very convenient bunny dango named Call of the Wild, which makes rare crafted creatures more likely to appear. This one I will combine with the... where is it? The Magnamalo and the Awakener and the Magna Crisp, and register it to an extra set. And here we have it, in order the usual. Dango set 3. With Dango Summoner, Call of the Wild, the rare monsters are more likely to appear, and it will help me get the Felicicrow eventually. Which is the only endemic life I am missing. But that will tell me time. Let's see the other ones. Right here, we get the Well Done Grillmeister for cooking 30 well done steaks, and the Copper Ecologist Awards for photographing the hunting helipers I already mentioned. I only need the Felicicrow for this one, and I'll get to fishing for this award eventually. Not today. I plan to make a guide for this one as well in another video. Next up is the Extravagant Cash Box, which contains 1 million Seni, which is something you will need to do a lot. Gather as much Seni as possible in order to craft all your weapons and armor, which grow more and more expensive with the day. Then there is the Wellborn Cash Box, awarded for having 100,000 Kamura points, which is something that will happen eventually with the game as well. Then there is the Thank Me letter, which is given to you for hiring 50 bodies. The Good Luck Charm, which is proof of having sent the mercenaries out on a quest 100 times. And the Palamute Gear Tune-Up Kit, which is awarded to you for having all the Palamute gear, which is obtained by completing all the requests from the village, specifically these ones right here. Yes, the overflowing with furry friends until the Palamute equipment entrepreneurship. And of course, in order to hire 50 bodies, you'll need to go to Yori right here.
Are you looking for a buddy?
And hire some bodies.
Great choice.
Now let's see how many I have. Hopefully I already have 50 since I have many bodies. Yes, no, not quite. But I do have a lot. You can see them right here. Like buddies, palicos, and palamutes. And many of them have been leveled up to level 50, which is the maximum level. And there are 5 support types. There are 5 support types for the palicos. The healing type, the healing support, the assist, the fighter, the bombardier, and the gathering. Realistically, you only need 2 of each type, but oh well, it is what it is. Some awards are dumb like that. And speaking of awards, we have the next line, which is the Luxury Armor Stand for for forging many weapons and armor. Specifically, forge at least 5 Rarity 7 equipment. Now you may ask, what is Rarity 7 equipment? Well, it is simply red, I believe, or is it blue? No, red, yes. Forge at least 5 equipments with Rarity 7, which is of the color red. Once again, if you forge many weapons for each weapon type, you'll obtain this very easily, not to mention the armor itself.
My hammer's ready.
You'll be making many. Yes, right here I have some basic use equipment, some Ibushi, Narwa, some Kaiser from Teostra, the golden armor from Rajang, and of course the Vastrax armor, which is very popular. So that's an easy to get award. Next up is the Master's Black Belt, which you get for obtaining every switch skill in the game. There's the Chef's Trusty Tools, which you get for unlocking every type of dango, which is, once again, simply completed by completed all the village requests you get. Next up is the Cahoot's Dresser, which you'll get for unlocking all Cahoot's outfits. Once again, complete all requests and you'll get this very easily. And lastly is the Runner's Sandals, which is obtained for talking to everyone in Kamura village, including animals. I don't have that, so let's get to talking to people. But first, let me show you how to get all the switch skills for every weapon.
How can I help you?
There are
Quest list.
these quests right here. These quests right here you get from Master Itsushi for unlocking every hunter rank. The Great Sword, the Hammer, the Lance, the Charge Blade, the Bowgun, the Sword and Shield, Hunting Horn, which acts like Bowgun, and lastly here the Bow until the Longsword. These are one of the switch skills you have to unlock by completing these quests right here. There are none in the last difficulty.
Come back anytime.
And as you can see, there are 3 switch skills. One comes to you by default, one of them is unlocked, and the third one has a very special unlock mechanic. You need to forge at least 8 weapons of each weapon type. Right now I have all the Sword and Shield switch skills, so I have forged at least 8 Sword and Shields. But what about, let's say, the Great Sword? That's only one Great Sword. And yes, I don't have... I have the default unlock and the one I got from the quest, but not the third switch skills, which is from forging 8 Great Swords.
What can I do you for?
So let's do that just now. Why not the Kamura tree?
Leave it to me.
Luckily I have a lot of money.
Leave it to me.
And materials, so this should be no problem.
Piece of cake.
Oh, an Isuchi tree.
Excellent.
Now let's go for the ore one.
Excellent.
And considering I already had this great sword from Tigrex that I made on my free time, I should have already unlocked the switch skill.
Good to see you.
Master Tsushi. Yo Ace, I have been experimenting with weapons, blah blah blah. Here is some
Keep it up.
great sword skill. And well, I'll just have to forge 8 of the other weapons. I won't bore you with that right now. Let's simply talk to everybody. Oops.
Oh, sweet. Alright.
There is Master Tsushi. There is the high rank. Let's make talking to people a little bit faster. I don't think I have spoken with Kamura the Loyal. There we go. Runner sandals. Very nice. And of course, I have now to reset the... complete a quest in order to reset the bodies I can hire from Iori, so I can do that
See anything you like?
very quickly by going to the arena, picking Rajang,
Better be back in 5
and
minutes.
letting him kill me very quickly.
Let's go.
There he is. Another picture, just because. Kill me. Do it.
There's the target.
Ouch. Hit me. And there we go. Quest failed. Failed, but completed, which is the important part. Naturally, there is other short quests you can complete in order to reset the quest counter. But I think that simply standing in front of Rajang and letting him kill you is a very fast way to do it.
Are you looking for a buddy?
And what do you know?
That's a good
I can
catch.
hire some more buddies.
Happy hunting.
And there we go, to thank me later. To thank you later for the buddies, and to Renaissance for talking to people. Well, this 1 hour is missing, so I'll go do it real quick. And I am back. Now I just forged 8 weapons for each weapon type, obtained the last switch skills, and here is the Master's Black Belt. Next up we have the last row. First we have the Dreadnought Destroyer plaque, obtained for hunting 1000 large monsters. Then there is the 5-in-1 plaque, obtained for hunting 5 large monsters in a single expedition. Then there's the Seasoned Jockey plaque, award for riding all possible rideable monsters, rideable large monsters. There is the Fan of Ascendancy, obtained for, well, beating the advanced village quests after completing all other village quests. And then there's the Arena Fighter Certificate, a souvenir from the guild for completing many arena quests. This award is given to you after you complete the arena quests with every single weapon type. And let me tell you, it can be quite painful sometimes. For me, especially the lances were very difficult to handle. But as you can see, there is the arena 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. You need to complete 5 times 6, 30 quests in the arena in order to unlock this award. And you know, it does not matter what ranking you have, you only need to have the quest completed. As you can see right there, I have many S and A ranks and B ranks as well. Well, that's it for today. Next video we'll be hunting the 5 monsters for the 5-in-1 plague, and then we'll get to fishing, and I'll also give you some tips for the arena monsters. Thank you for watching and have a nice day.